Hey guys, what's up? How are you? I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jarell, and in today's video we're going to be trying on the new Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This one is called the Tinted Moisturizer Light Revealer, and I do have mine in the shade 3W1 Biscuit. And I'm really nervous and excited at the same time, just because I do have an oily T-zone. I'm pretty normal in the outer part of my face. I do live in Florida, and it is a super light coverage kind of foundation or tinted moisturizer. I do have some sunspots right here that I like to cover, and of course the redness that you see around my mouth, my cheeks, and my nose that I also like to cover. So those are like the areas of concern. Once again, I'm really excited to try this one to see how the skin looks. This tinted moisturizer retails for $48, and it claims to have a radiant finish, hydrating, light coverage, and long wearing. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. Okay, I brought you in a little closer. I don't want to bring you too close because I feel like sometimes I am way too close. But I do have these two Mercier primers. They were all kindly sent to me, by the way. This one is the blurring effect, and this is the perfecting one. I am going to try this one right here, which is the blurring effect. And I'm going to really focus that in the center of my face, just because I do have some pores around this area that I want to make sure that is really nice and blur. So because this tinted moisturizer claims to have a radiant finish, I know that some of my imperfections are probably going to like stand out, and they're going to be a little bit more pronounced, and that is the reason why I am going with this primer, especially on this area right here that I do have some more pores, and on this area. So the finish of this primer, it's a little like mattifying, which is good for me because once again I do have an oily T-zone. So here is the tinted moisturizer. As you can see, it's not like sliding down, and that is a swatch for you guys. So I am going to just apply it with my fingers first, and then I'm going to use a sponge to melt it into the skin. And it does have the sunscreen kind of scent to it. So I'm just going to do like half of my face so you guys can see the coverage. I'm going to use my sponge. Here is the tinted moisturizer. As you can see, it's like super light coverage. I can still see so much of my imperfection, but I do feel like it did a really nice job on just giving me a little bit of coverage on this area right here, just to even out my skin. My freckles are still coming through. It does have a really nice radiant as well, but once again, it's really light. Let's go ahead and just do the other side of our face, and I'm going to use a brush just to see what happens. And I'm actually going to add a little bit more this time, just because I feel like that was just not enough, but maybe with a brush is actually a little bit better. So it actually did cover a little bit of the redness over here. I didn't even realize that until I start applying the foundation on this area right here. So that's just something that I'm going to also have to take care of with a little bit of concealer. But it does a really nice job on just covering that redness. Not completely, but still nice. So here we have the tinted moisturizer applied with a brush, and right away I do feel like it has a little bit more coverage than on this side right here. It's still giving me a really nice dewiness to the skin, really nice and like luminosity to the skin as well. But once again, it's not a full coverage foundation or a medium coverage. Is really light. I can still see the imperfections, but I really did a good job on covering the redness. Same thing with the sponge as well, but I just feel like this one has a little bit more coverage on my cheeks than on this side right here. But yeah, so I am going to apply just a little bit more with a brush on this area just to even things out a little bit more. So this is how the skin looks with the tinted moisturizer. So let me know in the comment section and down below so far, what do you think about this tinted moisturizer? Are you into tinted moisturizers? Are you more of a medium coverage kind of girl, full coverage? Let me know in the comment section down below. To be quite frank with you, I am definitely more on the medium coverage, luminosity, but not too luminous and not too matte, more like a natural finish kind of foundation. That is just my preference. But this looks nice, especially for like every single day. If you're in a rush and you just want to put a little bit of something on your skin just to even out your skin tone, I think that this is definitely the way to go. You can definitely apply it with your fingers, with a sponge, or with a brush, just like I demo for you guys. But yeah, I mean, this is really nice. Do I still need a little bit of more coverage? Right here underneath my eyes for sure, on the little redness that I have around my nose, and also the discoloration that I have on around my mouth. Yes, so I am going to do that and just set it with a little bit of powder, because I don't want to go too overboard, because really this is just for like an everyday kind of wear for me. That's just my take on it. So for concealer, I'm using the Flawless Fusion Ultra Wear Concealer from Mercier. I'm just really going to target it on the areas that I need a little bit more help. Of course, I'm going to use my Mercier powder, one of my favorite. Just going to slightly dust it in the areas that I need a little extra help to control my oils, which is on my T-zone. I'm going to be using my Hourglass palette that I love so much. This is my go-to palette whenever I am in a rush, which it so happens that I am right now. I have to go and pick up the kids from school. Love the bronzer, the blushes, the powder, highlighter. Super nice. Going to take this pink blush with the same brush that we were using. I am not going to add any highlighter to the skin, just because I do feel like the skin does already have a really nice glow going on with the tinted moisturizer, and as well as the bronzer that we have on and the blush. So I think that's enough for every single day kind of wear. So I brought you in a little closer so you guys can see the skin. So far, I actually do like my skin. I absolutely love the way that this looks right now. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start my day. I'm ready to be like the mom on the go, but looking presentable. Yay. But I do see that my pores are being emphasized a little bit more than what I'm used to, especially whenever I wear any kind of luminous foundation or tinted moisturizer that is more on the luminous side. My texture or my pores actually are going to be a little bit more emphasized. But that is it. That is all that I noticed. I will check with you guys later on today. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I am going to check back with you at the end of the day and let you guys know my thoughts on this tinted moisturizer, especially if you are a combo skin just like me, oily, T-zone, and normal on the outer part. I will let you guys know and show you and show you how the skin looks at the end of the day. So see you guys later. Alright guys, so it is 8:50 at night right now, and this is how the skin looks. So right away, from just looking at my face in the mirror, I can actually see this part right here where the blush is. It's really nice. It's not tacky or anything like that. I can still see the blush, the bronzer that I put on earlier, even in the forehead. But I do see that the tinted moisturizer has settled into my lines on my forehead just a little bit. Also around my nose, I can see that it's starting to build up a little bit, and there is no tinted moisturizer on my chin. So I can see a little bit of the foundation over here just missing, and that's definitely from my baby kicking me when I was trying to put his socks on and his pants on for bedtime. So that is what happened. But other than that, the makeup looks actually pretty good. And right after I finished doing my makeup and before picking up the kids, my mom actually came over and she complimented me on my skin, and she said that I look really pretty, and she also said that I look younger. But you know, this is my mom, so I'm pretty sure she's telling me that because she loves me so much. But she's really honest as well, so I'll take it. But I did feel actually pretty when I saw myself in the mirror. It didn't look like too much. It just looked perfect for the everyday kind of makeup that you want to wear if you're running errands, if you're going to doctor's appointment, if you're just going for like a little quick outing and you just want to wear something on your skin to give you that little nice coverage and just to even out your skin tone. It actually lasts. It was 80 degrees outside today, so this has been through a lot for sure. I'm really impressed just by being a tinted moisturizer. I'm really impressed that the bronzer and the blush still there pretty much, and it looks nice. So that is it for the video on the new tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier. I will link the other videos that I have from Laura Mercier down below in the description area, just in case you are interested in checking the mattifying version of it. I also did a wear test on it, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it down below or somewhere over here. But yeah, that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.